Hey there, this is Rising, and we finally got the actual values for the unspecified changes that are coming in the Season 4 of COD Mobile, which I just covered in my last video. So today we'll be quickly going through all of the additional changes that we received for the upcoming patch. And starting off, we have the MX9, which now has an additional maximum damage phase of 30, and its second last damage phase got increased by 1, but none of them change our base shots to kill whatsoever. However, once you equip the large caliber ammo in the new maximum damage range, which is 6 meters by the way, now you have a 3-shot potential if you mix at least 1 headshot or 2 upper torso shots, or you've to hit all 3 shots to the lower arms, which isn't so difficult considering the fact that you'll be primarily rushing with this weapon and occasionally getting a 3-shot kill with a very fast 140 millisecond time to kill. Overall, the MX9 is a pretty good off-meta option for an aggressive playstyle, if you keep your encounters within its effective range. Next up, we have the MG82, which many of you thought that it'll be getting an initial 4-shot phase, but unfortunately that's not the case here. Instead, it got a damage increment to all of its damage phases apart from its maximum damage value, but this means that now you'll be able to get a 5-shot kill anywhere in the body, all the way till 35 meters, which is a very solid range for standard encounters. And beyond that, it no longer drops to a 7-shot phase, and instead maintains a 6-shot kill.
With this buff, I do think the weapon will be quite effective in those mid to longer range encounters. However, the lack of a potential 4-shot phase will still hold this gun back in the current meta and remain as a worse version of the MG42, at least in those close ranges. Its bullet impact also got an improvement, and the gun no longer features the worst value in its class. However, it is still significantly below the LMG average. Moving on, we have the Dingo, which got an improvement to its upper torso as well as its upper arm multipliers. However, it changes absolutely nothing to its consistency at any range. Its bullet spread also got an improvement and is now standard for an LMG. However, as I said in my last video, I'd be happier if it had gotten an improvement to its recoil instead, which is one of the factors that hold this gun back to be used in the current meta. Up next, the R9 got an improvement to its ADS spread as well as its hipfire spread, and now the spread value is extremely tight when you aim down your sight. The R9 was already a very competitive shotgun, and now after this buff, you might see a lot of R9 usage in ranked matches. And finally, we have a BR exclusive nerf, which is to the MX Guardian, which got a reduction to its 3rd and 4th damage values, as well as a nerf to its hipfire spread.
To be honest with you guys, I don't really play Battle Royale all that often, and I have no idea about the current state of the gun in there. However, looking at these nerfs, the gun will still be the same within the first 2 damage ranges. It'll only be slightly worse than the last 2 damage ranges, and why would you even want to use a shotgun at those ranges? However, its hipfire nerf might harm its close range consistency slightly, but I'm pretty sure there are mods that can fix that issue. But there you have it. That's going to cover everything you need to know about the additional changes that got introduced with the recent patch. And if you haven't already, I'll recommend to check my last video for the full breakdown of the patch notes for the Season 4 of COD Mobile. As for my thoughts on these changes, to be honest, I don't see too much of an improvement to any of these weapons. Surely the MX9 will now have a 3-shot potential, and the MG82 will now kill faster in those mid to longer ranges. That's just pretty much I can possibly make out of these changes. But what are your thoughts on these? Do you think any of these changes can make the current state of the weapons any better? Just let me know in the comments down below. Do check out my previous video if you want the full breakdown of the upcoming patch, and as always, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.